My most requested breakdown is of this switch cross hook. I originally learned this from watching Ray Sefo fight Jerome the Banner in 1997 when I was still in high school. I graduated that year, barely, but it's okay. The switch in itself, what Ray Sefo did is he switched his feet and threw a lead overhand and caught Jerome pulling in. I've taken that concept and made a whole series off of that, which you may have had, of course, the switch series itself. But from that whole series, here's my one main specific combination that I personally use quite a bit, and also TJ Dillashaw, and now a lot more of the fighters as well. So here it is. It's the switch cross hook. The short name is switch it. So a cross is the reverse straight punch. Okay. So once I switch my feet, this now becomes a cross. That's what we call the switch cross. And then here's a hook. Okay. I'm going to tie that together. You can go slow with it. Maybe you've got my switch series course or not, I'm not sure, but I do like if you just switch your feet just like a switch kick. Boom. Instead of launching that foot off into a strike, and switch, I'm still going to take it from the hip into my actual punch. That loads this punch. So there's the switch cross hook itself. Ideally, I would like to have my right foot outside his left foot so I have the angle I'm setting up for my power and away from his power. Doesn't always happen, but let's strive for that. Have your weight forward. Switch your feet. Cross, hook. Just do that first. If you need to get this down, get here, switch, cross, hook. I'm planting my feet and then I'm punching. Ideally, it'd be nice to have that punch land when my right foot hits the floor. Boom, right there. Because if I switch with a delay, you can find that. But so the switch kick itself, let's say there's a second in between. So it takes a second for the kick to get there. The punch is executed as I'm switching. Boom. So you're attacking on the half beat with that. And that switch cross, again, loads the hook if you allow it, and you should, because it will load the next if you put power into it. But you can just touch it also. Touch, get his hands away from his face. Boom, the wrist hook for the practical application. But the switch it itself, just here, weight forward, putting the weight on my back foot, switching my feet, cross, hook. I'm gonna have to give it a couple seconds there. So switch cross hook, getting his foot outside. You see, it's natural for him to load the weight on his lead hip here. Then you're just gonna rock that back. Thank you. There is the actual switch it, okay? Yeah, you did good from Ninja. How do you make this a smooth little fun drill in class? I'll go switch cross hook and then I'll just step my right foot back. Here, boom. Then he'll turn to find me. Rather than creating angle and then giving it back up, boom, then he'll go switch cross up. You're just gonna recenter your weight off of that. But don't rush that. You're going to time the recoil of that hook. Just have to step that foot back. I can start ortho and go southpaw and then end back to ortho by just doing this. Switching and then stepping that foot back. So you're going to switch, boom, step the foot back with a little bit of level change in there as well. So there. Boom. Thank you. I'm going to tie in the KO off of that. Show you how these things work together. Switch cross hook, the post back. Time that KO when I step. So there's a couple sprinkles on how to tie these things together. Boom, post, boom. Let the weight transfer to your hips though. I'm gonna put my weight forward here on the cross. Boom, it's still here. Boom, load it back now. Boom. So let the weight transfer rather than just touching with arm punches and rushing it. I like to make sure it comes from the floor through your core into the sole. So there is the switch cross hook, the switch it with the KO sprinkle. Okay, thank you, sir.